What's up?
How you doing?
Oh yeah.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
How was the trip?
It's great.
Easy, quick?
Yes.
Love
Very easy.
it. How you feeling?
Great. A little tight.
Yeah?
Get some treatment.
Get some work in?
Yeah. Move the body a little bit.
Yeah?
I'm Minwoo Lee and I am a professional golfer. I'm from Perth, Australia, most isolated city in the world, long way away from everywhere. The beaches are beautiful. I think it represents the laid-back side of myself, but also it has a sense of urgency to do well to, I guess, get out of Perth and play professional golf. I've always been pretty laid back and free. My sister was a little bit different, I would say. I just saw hard work from my sister, and she was world #1 junior, amateur, and nearly, professional, so it made me want to work harder. I was always pretty good at it as a kid, free-winged it, and it got me so far. I realized, being professional, you gotta just keep hitting consistent shots, especially under pressure, and that's where the hard work shows, so. So I missed my first cut. I thought it was the worst thing ever. Like you got to pay your hotel, you got to pay your caddy, and I'm already $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 down the drain because I was flying from Australia. Playing in Europe, I couldn't select the tournaments I wanted to play, so I would have to play here, have to play there. So that was tough on the travel schedule and on my body too. You want to fly business or else you're in a disadvantage. Oh, it's already a disadvantage being from Perth. That was the motivation of playing better. More money, and you can spend more money on yourself, and it was kind of an investment. It was introduced by a couple other friends that were using UGP at the time. I thought it was a good fit. I've been with them for a couple years now. They helped me with my physio, so before and after the round I would do some table work, and then they would also look over my gym and physical training. My team on tour would be, Ryan would be the OG vet, Corey's a bit younger, and just having good guys around your team, I think that's a big deal. We see them more than I see my girlfriend and my dog and my family, so you need a good team around you. As soon as I see them in the morning, I feel like it's going to be a good day, which is great. Wasn't the biggest kid at all. I was always really skinny and lanky, and when I was 14, 15, 16, I'd play with 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-olds and had that ability to keep up with them. I hurt my knee like a couple years ago at the end of the year. A few months later, it started to, creep into my back, and yes, it's nice hitting it so far, but there are cons to it because I'm only 25 then, and it got to a point where we needed to change a swing, get stronger, eat the right stuff. We want to play golf for a long time, so let's do the right thing.
Last one. Money. All right, we're gonna get the heart rate up today.
I'm sweating.
Do you look for resistance from the shaft in your swing in transition?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to, the easiest way is I want to be aggressive and the ball to come out straight.
Right.
Before it was, if I swung too hard with the blue, it would be a bit inconsistent, and that's what we don't want.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, the smooth swing should be great. It's great with it, but you want it to be the fast swings that, because you're going to be out there and
Yep.
you're going to feel good.
Adrenaline and pressure. Yep.
Obviously, winning the Houston Open is a big deal. First PGA Tour event, first win always makes a big splash in the career highlights. Vic Open when I was back home, winning in front of Australia was pretty cool. For me, I would say the Masters is a big deal. The biggest one I would like to win. I think I have the game for it. It's just been my favorite since I was a kid. That kind of got me really hooked onto it. Having Adam Scott win as an Australian, we were up and watching, and it was great to see him win. And the Open's a really special one for me too. They're all nice, wins are nice.
I was, really building this brand for like my dad, who was like a Wednesday doctor golfer.
Yeah.
He hated golf lessons, so I wanted to create something for him that had music and a
Yeah, of
vibe
course,
and an experience, but also, was rooted in true player performance and development.
Yeah.
But what we were shocked about once we started working with tour players and eventually major champions was that those players also want hospitality,
Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
a part of performance, which is crazy. Like, not saying you like to be pampered, but
It's nice.
It's
It's nice.
nice, yeah. Like, and it's actually a part of player performance,
Yeah.
a player confidence building. It's
Yeah.
a part of the whole thing. So not just like, hey, let me give you your diagnostic data.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
the things you're
Yeah,
wrong
of course,
that are
yeah.
wrong with you, and that's how golf instruction and player performance was a lot. It was like, here's what's wrong with your swing, or here's what's wrong with your body. And a big part of it is actually like finding that unique identity of each player and building up their confidence, and that starts with hospitality. When we got started, it was just me teaching golf in a simulator, and then it was like, how do you build everything around this, right? That's been kind of a big part of how we develop players, is them coming in and actually going through this first and realizing this is foundation. And the big thing is, like, with all these things, they kind of overkill it with tech, and throughout a whole space like this in the gyms, they've got all the most expensive equipment and everything. But really, for us, we're like, how can we have as little equipment as possible? How can we be minimalist, and how can it really be about the connection with the trainer and with the coach, and about the player, not so much just about diagnostics.
So it started with Mac just coaching.
Yeah.
And then he added club fitting, club building, then fitness, then recovery. And now we're doing 6 departments under one roof in every location.
Yeah.
And then obviously traveling with you guys on tour. So you can see Taylor is doing training. We got Manny there, director of recovery, doing treatment on the table. And they're always communicating with the coaches and trainers to make sure that every person gets the best treatment, program, hospitality in all of golf.
I think if you want to get better and have that feeling of enjoying it and having fun and coming back to it, like, it's what I would want if I wanted to get better at golf. You know, like, you have it in one place, and it's not a golf lesson, it's like the whole experience. I mean, the service is obviously immaculate here. They grab your clubs, and it's convenient, it's easy. You sit down and talk about life, and I think that's a great thing. It was time to have someone a bit more independent, and guys that are out there every week. So, I met Leo and Mac, and we just formed a really good relationship and got together with the boys, and it happened real quick, and hopefully it can last a long time.
It's like flying business class, isn't it?
Exactly. It's an investment. It's something where, we try to be at our best, and, they provide that. So it's great to have a team like that.